From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
Some steamy weather once again for our Monday. Look how green it is from Gathering Place. That's part of the reason why it is so steamy. All of the excessive rain we've had over the past several weeks, past month or two now, really. All that moisture, extra moisture that's put at the surface of the soil, as that starts to evaporate, that's what's driving those humidity values up so high. It's one of the big reasons anyway. So in addition to just the normal heat of the season, you tack on that high humidity. That's what's made it so uncomfortable the past few days. Upper 80s, low 90s. We are basically right on par with where we were temperature-wise yesterday. That's where we'll go again this afternoon. So thermometer reading about 90 to 91. Here's what it feels like. Heat index value is already 103 in Salsa, 102 in Veneta, 101 in Okmulgee and Bartlesville. And unfortunately, some of us will be pushing near 110 on that heat index again this afternoon with those heat advisories, heat warnings in effect. These are the dew point values. We talk about that with the muggy meter a lot this time of year. Dew points in the 70s is never very comfortable, and you get them close to 75 or above, and that's just really miserable humidity and mugginess, and that's where we're riding on the muggy meter for another day. Now, there will be some slight, subtle changes in the next few days. Humidity values and temperatures will drop off ever so slightly. I mean, not much. We're not dropping back down to dry air anytime soon, but notice we bring those down just a little bit Tuesday into Wednesday before they start to climb again. And that will help get those heat index values at least back down from the heat warning criteria. So near 110, maybe 111 on the max heat index today. I'm not going to call this relief, okay, because it's not really relief, but slightly dropping the temperatures and heat index values. Low 90s for highs, heat index still above 100, but kind of in that 102, 103 range or above in spots through the mid to late week time frame. This is another big culprit. Of course, the humidity is why those heat index values are going so high, but the heat building because of this heat dome and the upper levels of the atmosphere, high pressure in the upper levels, starting to drive all the storm systems, the main jet stream track way to our north. This is typical for this time of year. Of course, it's not surprising, but as that heat dome builds, it's going to keep all the active weather away for a while. Now, what will happen Wednesday to Thursday, that ridge, that heat dome weakens just a little bit. That'll allow a few shower and storms to try to slide into Kansas. Those may make it to northern Oklahoma Thursday morning and Friday morning. Then a little weak boundary is going to try and slide in behind the ridge. But notice by the weekend and early next week, it just kind of centers up, strengthens once again right over the southern plains, and probably won't really significantly move after that. So we got to settle in for a lot of heat. But as that heat dome, wobbles around, shifts and changes and weakens a little bit, that's when we'll watch for those opportunities to get a few showers in here and maybe get brief cool downs at times. Highs today, again, basically identical to yesterday in the upper 90s, but those heat index values a lot higher. Tomorrow morning, we'll struggle to get below about 79 or 80 in Tulsa. It'll be mid 70s elsewhere. And tomorrow afternoon, looking familiar, but once again, if there's any solace as opposed to maybe 96 to 98 like today, we'll be going for about 92 to 94 for our highs on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, similar story. So warm, muggy mornings, hot, humid afternoons are going to be the rule the next several days. Wednesday night and a Thursday morning, Thursday night and a Friday morning, there's a slim chance that we could see a shower, storm or two sneak their way into the area, so we'll be watching for that. But otherwise, pretty steady heat rolls on. It looks like we're going to keep this going right on into the weekend and right on into Father's Day coming up on Sunday.